p.m. at the Honolulu International Airport. The sky was partly cloudy, with a temperature of 74 degrees. The relative humidity was 71%, and the dew point was 64 degrees. The forecast for the channels between the islands. Small craft advisory remains in effect through this afternoon for the Lealea channel. Today, east winds 20 to 25 knots. Wind waves 5 to 7 feet. Mixed swell northwest 4 feet and south 3 feet. Isolated showers. Tonight through Saturday night, east winds 20 knots. Wind waves 4 to 7 feet. Northwest swell 4 feet. Swell south.
And today is, as we know, Saturday morning, May 26th at 06:20 a.m. Haven't seen the cat for about an hour, but we're sure she's on board somewhere. But as you can see, we've made a lot of progress. The only thing left on the dock is trash, the remainder of our trash run, and that's it. Believe it or not, all that other stuff that was out here the other day is all on the boat. Sails are bent on, and we're ready to rock. Good Lord willing, and the engine starts.
That's going to be the big one, the engine starting. That's
Oh,
your
my
next big hurdle. Rock and roll.
And my best friend Jesse come down, and Diane, to see us off her first thing in the morning.
Yes. Cast off your last rope.
Yep. Well, we're almost there.
Uh-oh.
As soon as the first mate gives me notice that the ship's ready, we'll fire up the motor.
Excellent first mate, by the way.
Yeah, once again, we had to delete the soundtrack.
I finally learned how to turn off the radio while I was videoing.
Well, too bad. It was a rather soulful Ray Charles tune.
Oh, it went perfect. Hey,
Anyway, yeah,
bananas.
look, bananas. So this is what the boat looked like the morning we departed from the Lealea, all organized and packed. Look at all
Look
that
at all that
stuff.
crap.
Oh,
What do you guys wish you hadn't brought? A lot of everything. Past the channel markers, we are underway. Oh, just like not even a mile out yet. So we just passed the channel markers. I know that. I know. Yeah, everything's good. We got everything done that we wanted to get done, and the boat's in actually excellent shape. So we're real happy with how things came out. So. It depends on how long it takes us to get there. We'll have the last couple of days is where we're going to have to make the decision. So we won't know until we're there. Right. Can you hear the cat? No, we might stop in Kauai, but we'll make that decision when we get there. That'll be in another day and a half, 2 days, depending on when. And once we get there, we'll make a decision. You know, we have to test the water maker before we, you know, make the turn. So, you know, we'll yeah, if we do, I'll let you know. Okay, will do. All right, I love you too. Give Grandma a hug and a kiss for me. Okay, all right. Bye bye. I will. We will. Love you. Okay. Bye-bye.
Saturday, May 26th, 06:50. The oil pressure warning on the engine came on while we were sailing out of the harbor. We have not yet cleared the channel. Channel boys are still ahead of us about another 100 yards. We're sailing under jib only, and we're going to proceed south and troubleshoot the motor. Hopefully we can get it running again with oil pressure. But if not, we're going to have a hell of a sailing adventure here.
Well, it's 10 to 8 on our first day, and Bree has already been seasick twice. Keeping in mind we've only been out for less than an hour.
Alright, we're going sailing. Let it go, man, let it go. We love to sail out in the mountain.
Well, good morning, May 28th. North of the Hawaiian Islands by 80 miles or so. We have a hitchhiker.
How you feeling, Chuck?
I'm not feeling too bad. I'm still feeling the effects of mal de mer. I'm not, heaving my guts up every 5 minutes anymore. But I'm not exactly stable either. Every once in a while I need to go lay down on the floor. But we're just about over it. I don't know if I'll be over it in time to drink that one cold beer that I had in the cooler before it goes warm. That's one thing, alcohol has no appeal to me when I'm seasick. Ginger beer, on the other hand. Ginger ale is a good thing because it feels good coming back up as well as going down. Well, we're just trying to find some wind here. There's nothing. In fact, I think we're going backwards at the moment. It's almost time for our noon sight. Actually, we're going to shoot the stars with a GPS, find out exactly where we are. Generally, what we've been doing so far is we followed the easterly wind that runs along the south coast of Oahu. We left Lealea Boat Harbor at about 6:40 a.m. and hooked a right and went west with the wind at our backs, the wind and the rising sun at our backs, along the coast of Oahu. Had a pretty good run until we got out to the channel and turned another right, headed north of between Kauai and Oahu at that point. Ran along Kauai's eastern side, west coast of Oahu, and up along the north shore of Oahu, and north out into the vast Pacific. I have no idea what our exact position is, but we're going to know in a few minutes. Our course right now is 330 degrees magnetic.
And we figured out what happened to the engine, the oil pressure.
Yes, the engine. Oh, yes, the engine. The oh shit moment when we were leaving Lealea Boat Harbor and the warning buzzer came on the diesel. I belatedly remembered that we had changed out our seacock on the engine cooling and left it closed. So I never opened the engine cooling seacock when we started the engine and motored out of the harbor. So I think that's the whole problem right there. We'll find out when we need to run the engine again.
We love to sail the channel through the night. Blue Boy Bay, here it comes. Our boat she float on the water, the sails she fly in the sky. All the sights we can see, all the sounds we have heard. Yes, it's different on a ship. You feel just like the Tweety bird, far away under the friendly
Well, here it is, 2 days north of Kauai, and already we're in fleeces. Right about sunset here on, I don't know, what day is it? Fourth day of our trip? Fifth day of our trip? Fourth day.
Third day.
Third day, okay. And I seem to be nearly over my seasickness. I get a little bit of queasiness, a little dizziness, a little sleepiness. Every now now and then throughout the day, but I haven't been, curled up in a ball moaning on the cockpit sole, vomiting up everything that I try to put in my mouth or anything like that. I haven't been fully comfortable, but it's okay. It's getting better, so I expect to be back to 100% very soon. It's a beautiful evening. It's been a beautiful day. Everything's coming up roses. Well, not exactly. Tuna. No tuna either. And no flying fish. But we've seen a lot of birds. We had a hitchhiker last night, all night long. Stayed with us till morning. Came in right about this time of day. Landed on the pulpit, stayed there all night.
We love to sail up in the afternoon, about 6 o'clock. Our boat she followed the sunset, then she'll turn to chase the moon. With the breeze in the sail and the waves in your wake, there's so much magic on this journey, the kind of trip we love to take. Everybody follow me, hey, sailing, sailing, way out there in the ocean. Sailing, sailing, way out there in the breeze. Sailing,
Well, today is May 29th. It's 09:20 a.m. and we're sliding along in little or no wind, a little bit of just a breath from the northeast, east-northeast. You can hear the sails banging, but we're able to maintain a course of approximately north-ish. And I'm drinking the last cold beer. Last cold beer.
What time is it?
I already said that, 09:20.
The last cold beer at
Last
9:20
cold beer.
in the morning.
Actually, it's the only cold beer because it's the only beer that made it into the cooler before we left on what day was that? The morning of the 26th. So it's the only cold beer, and I knew it was there. I was just waiting to get sufficiently over my seasickness to enjoy it, and it's still cold enough to enjoy. Yeah, in this. I don't know what the temperature is, but it's pretty warm out here in the sun, in the tropical sun. We're still in the tropics in the daytime, but at night we're wearing fleeces because it's cool, even without the wind. And we've just been bobbing along out here, enjoying life, eating fresh tropical fruits while they last. We had papaya for breakfast, and eating bananas, just enjoying ourselves out here.
What did you have for breakfast this morning?
What do we have for breakfast this morning? We had the most awesome French toast and scrambled eggs with maple syrup and peanut butter. It was so good. Everything tastes great out here, though. You'll find. Food tastes great. You always have a good appetite, even after your third or fourth day of seasickness. Well, as you can see, it's pretty like a painted ship upon a painted sea, glassy, smooth, and not a breath of air. We got some weather around us, and hoping for some wind out of the northeast, which is where it's supposed to come. But the forecast was for diminishing trade winds. It was supposed to be 15 knots and then diminishing after Tuesday. I don't even know what day it is. Today's the 29th of May. But we expected diminishing winds, and we also expected rain showers. These aren't, Gilligan's Island storms. These are just little rain showers, little tropical showers. And we hope they'll bring us a little wind from the northeast to give us a little push so we can get out of here. Yeah, even Mr. Scott's having trouble keeping a compass heading, so I'm having to give him a break. I'm not doing that well myself. 12:20 p.m., 12:20 hours on May 29th. Our noon position, 2423 north latitude, 160.3004 longitude. Very light wind from the northeast. And we're about to have some lunch. Mr. Scott is steering us nicely and keeping our compass heading. Mr. Scott, hello. Oh, nope, that's Laura. There's Mr. Scott out there on the tiller. My lovely wife, Laura. And our lovely lunch.
Chips and salsa.
Chips and salsa. Yum. Here's a chart of the Hawaiian Islands. We're off the chart. We won't be using a chart again for a while. We're just going to be recording our longitude and latitude. And when we get up to about 48 north, we're going to hang a right. Actually, before then, we expect to pick up some westerlies and be carried over the top of the North Pacific High at about the latitude of Cape Flattery. And we're going to enter the Straits of Juan de Fuca. And I think we're going to sail straight to Lopez Island, aren't we?
I think so.
Is that the plan? Straight to Lopez Island?
Straight to Lopez Island.
All right.
Maybe get in a couple days early and
Get a shower.
get a hot shower. And
Although-
breakfast at that really good.
That really good restaurant there at
really good
Lopez Island. Yes,
restaurant
yes, yes,
at
for
Lopez
the
Island.
breakfast place. Oh, it was awesome. But we had a great shower this morning. You had a-
Oh, I had an awesome shower this morning. The squall that we had coming up had just enough rain that I was got to have a full shower, hanging out in the cockpit, sudsing up, rinsing off, and it was really nice to know that there was nobody around for miles peeking. So pretty cool. My honey liked it. Of course, that's going to be edited.
Yes, of course. And now, lunch. Chips and salsa. And with, we have fresh avocados in there, and fresh tomatoes mixed in with the canned salsa. It's not actually canned salsa. It's mango salsa.
With peach.
With peach. Wow. Yum, yum. Okay. Sailing. Sailing. Yes, we're actually sailing.
Day 5. Breeze still not 100% comfortable. But she's looking better.
Well, not so good. Matter of fact, I'm feeling seasick again.
Again? Again?
Maybe it's just still. I think it's still. But maybe it was that burrito we had last night for dinner.
How's your butt, Chuck?
That butt hurts so bad. I am so bruised. Well, today is May 31st, day 6, and we're a couple hundred miles north of Kauai. A few hundred miles, I don't know. I don't even know where we are. We're headed north, somewhere west of 161 longitude and somewhere north of 26 latitude. And we're proceeding due north at the moment under working jib alone. Tiller is lashed down. I've been steering like this all night. The wind's letting up a little bit. But we're still making really good progress. 4.5 knots probably right now. And maybe 4. Oh yes, and also day 6, Captain Chuck is still suffering from mal de mer. A little bit of seasickness just won't go away. So.
How hungry are you?
How hungry am I? What's for supper? Tomatoes.
It's got tomatoes on it. We're gonna have huevos.
Huevos?
Yeah. Well, sort of.
We're gonna have eggs with chili and.
We're gonna have eggs with chili and a little bit of fresh onion and tomato. And a bit of cheese. Scrambled eggs.
Yep, real eggs, fresh eggs.
Yeah, fresh
Well,
eggs.
pretty fresh.
So scrambled eggs with chili and fresh onions and cheese and tomato on a tortilla.
Sounds kind of like the Boater's huevos ranchero without ranchero sauce.
The Boater's version. Yeah, we don't have.
A can of chili and some
We
eggs.
have salsa, but
I'm sorry, the mango salsa just isn't going to work for me with
It's really
this dish.
good though.
I'm sure it's really good, but you know what? I had a bad experience with some mango salsa a couple of days ago. Thought I wasn't seasick anymore, and it turned out I was. We've been busy today, huh?
Yeah, we've actually had a lot to do today.
We've had a busy day. We had a bucket overboard drill. Lost the bucket.
The
Knot
bucket
came
didn't
untied.
survive.
Knot
The
came
bucket did
untied.
not
I won't
survive.
say who tied the line on the bucket, but we lost it because the knot came undone. We fixed that now. We get a better knot on the bucket. Hey, what's up, Laura?
Shut up. Sick boy. Who can't go out and tie his own bowl in because he'd puke if he heads out there. Anyway, so I have to
This
put
is a
the-
woman
I
who's
have-
crossed
I have
the Pacific twice. Once in a square rigger and
Yeah.
once in
And
a
at the end of
70-foot
each
wooden
trip-
schooner, for God's
At the end
sake.
of each trip, I was able to tie a bowl in handily, but it's been several years since then, and I'm sorry, my little pre-brain just doesn't need to remember
So you
these
tell me
things.
you're looking up how to
Sitting
tie
at
a
the
bowl
dock.
in the
Yes,
book?
I'm looking at knowing the ropes, which Chuck has just handed me before laying down so I wouldn't puke again.
Excuse me, I gotta go. I have to go lay down.
So what else did we do today?
Well, what else we did today? Well, let's see. The first thing, of course, was we lost the bucket overboard and had a bucket overboard drill. Went back to get it, and it was.
We saw it.
We saw it. We sailed right by it. Didn't have the boat hook ready in time. Had to turn around and come back, and by then it was gone.
Bye-bye bucket.
Bye-bye bucket. So we had to sacrifice one of our other
He
buckets.
was a good part of the crew too.
Yeah, I know. The bucket was working out really well. And then the next thing we did, we rigged our little sunscreen and, complained to each other a little bit because neither one of us is feeling that great this morning. And but once we got over that little bit, we changed the foresail. Brought in the working jib, put up our Genoa, which improved things quite a lot. And we haven't really touched our tiller. We haven't really touched our tiller out there all day, have we, honey?
No, it's been sitting there. It's been actually a pretty lazy day.
Yeah, just been hanging out, eating. I mean, besides the sail change and the bucket drill, which actually took quite a while. One of our blocks exploded. Yep, the general lead block, which was an old block, couldn't take the strain, and it just went sproing while we were sitting down in the cabin talking. Laura said something broke. We heard the sail flapping, and I went outside, and sure enough, the little block just disintegrated. We also haven't tacked since we left Honolulu.
No.
Since we haven't tacked since we left Honolulu, we've been on the starboard tack for 7 days. I just moved the port side sheet lead block over to the starboard, I moved the starboard side block over to the port side because we are on the starboard tack and have been for several days. Been on the same tack for so long, apparently I can't remember port from starboard. But anyway, and we're having scrambled eggs with tortillas. Oh, scrambled eggs with onion and tomato, fresh tomato, with tortillas and some spices and stuff in there, and some chili going to go on top of that. I guess I must be over my seasickness. What do you think?
I think so.
I've been able to eat okay. It's just that, for one thing, staring at this little screen recording this is really making me ill.
And it's supper time.
And it's supper time.
Let's eat.
Okay. Hey Laura, stick your head out and say hi.
She's yawning. Hi.
Hello. Yeah, North Pacific. Heading north, more or less. Compass heading right now is about 45 degrees. Yeah, I don't know if you can get the sun or not. These are our 360 degree pan. These are our trusty solar panels providing electricity all the way across, which we haven't used much since the tiller pilot died. Well, the 360 degree sweep of the horizon, which we do frequently, once again, is absolutely nothing. Haven't seen a single vessel since very early in the morning of the second day. That is, when I say very early in the morning, I mean 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning, in the channel between Oahu and Kauai. A young brother's barge passed us on the way to Nawili Wili as we were heading north between the islands. That was the last vessel we saw 6 days ago. And that's fairly typical of in our experience anyway. You don't see much out here. Vast Pacific. Rogers and Hammerstein. Oh, maybe we'll watch South Pacific tonight. I'm kind of in the mood for Master and Commander, but we thought we'd watch a movie just because we can. Technology is pretty interesting stuff. It's changed a lot of things. It's changed the way we sail. I mean, this little detail right here, was not available to me when I bought the boat, and it's made possible, a lot of other things, that you might not otherwise take along. GPS is real handy. I know how to navigate anyway, but GPS is a real handy thing. Just push a button and get your location. The tiller pilot, when it was working, was a pretty cool device. And the stereo, and makes it a lot more enjoyable. And of course, we have our water maker, which allows us to turn that into drinking water. Today is June 1st, 2007. June 1st is an auspicious day for me because it is the 30th anniversary of the day I came to Hawaii, or rather went to Hawaii, because I have now left Hawaii. 30 years ago today I went to Hawaii courtesy of the United States Army, and I stayed there and always dreamed of leaving, and now I'm gone. So anyway, June 1st, 30th anniversary of arriving in Hawaii. It is another beautiful day out here on the North Pacific. We're currently at about 27.5 degrees north latitude and at 162 west longitude. Making northwestward progress, best I can do in this northeasterly trade. And this morning the wind completely died away to nothing. The boat just rounded up and sort of bounced in little circles and slatted the sails. Now we're starting to get an afternoon breeze. Just took our noon position. We spent the morning cleaning the boat, took a bath. It's 82 degrees out, by the way, according to our thermometer, 82 degrees. Barometer's holding steady, hasn't moved since we left Honolulu. We're getting exactly what was forecast in terms of conditions. So looks like we're on track to accomplish what we set out to accomplish, which is find North America. We know where it's supposed to be. We suspect it's still there. Well, we've been nattering around most of the day with very little wind. Having a hard time just keeping the boat pointed in one direction, let alone moving anywhere. But, about half an hour ago, wind started coming up out of the northwest. So now we picked up a westerly, changed tack. First time in 7 days, we're now on the port tack, flying the big jib, boat steering itself with a lash tiller, and proceeding quite nicely on a heading of 20 degrees magnetic, northeast.